This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. We start with breaking news out of the Milwaukee area. Law enforcement are responding to a shooting at Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa. That's directly west of Milwaukee. And in just the last half hour, Wauwatosa's Mayor Dennis McBride said he knew of 7 people who were hit, but no life-threatening injuries. Police still haven't found the shooter. Again, that is the mayor of Wauwatosa. Now police are planning to hold a press conference in about 45 minutes. Police were first called to Mayfair Mall about 3 this afternoon. And here is a live look at the scene right now. You can see still a very active scene with an extensive police response. We've seen officers in tactical gear with a handful of ambulances leave the scene. Witnesses told WISN TV they heard what they believed were 8 to 12 shots. We have a crew on the way to the scene and will be closely monitoring new information coming from our partners in Milwaukee throughout this newscast and online at channel3000.com. Well, it was a mild Friday across the area. Things are changing this weekend. Your first warn forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
We had a mild stretch for the last several days. Sunset just a bit ago, and a really nice view right now from our Edgewater sky cam over downtown Madison. Temperatures tonight are going to drop a little more. We're in the mid-40s right now, already with our breeze from the northwest in the single digits. Overall, that wind speed pretty calm for tonight. Not too much of a concern as we head into the weekend. And things should stay dry for Saturday and Sunday as we take a broad look at our Doppler track right now. Nothing really expected to move in, so that's some good news. It'll be a little cooler outside, but it's still going to be sunny. We'll stay dry through Monday with our next chance for some light rain developing Monday night into Tuesday. Could see a little mix with that early in the day and at night, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day and as we look ahead to Thanksgiving in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. An Illinois 17-year-old charged with killing 2 people during a protest in Wisconsin has now posted bail and has been released from custody. Kyle Rittenhouse posted a $2 million cash bond in Kenosha today. Prosecutors accuse Rittenhouse of shooting and killing 2 people and injuring a 3rd during an August 25th protest against police racism and brutality in Kenosha. Rittenhouse's attorneys insist he was acting in self-defense. Some conservatives have portrayed Rittenhouse as a patriot who was exercising his right to bear arms to protect property. A legal defense fund for him has attracted millions of dollars in donations.
A fire caused $300,000 damage at a manufacturing and distribution facility in Janesville. It happened yesterday afternoon at Navaris Manufacturing and Distribution on Venture Drive on the south side of Janesville. Firefighters say when they arrived, they found a large collection of plastic pallets on fire, and the wind was making it difficult to contain. Employees in the building tried to put out the fire. Officials say a car that was parked near the fire also started on fire, but no one was injured. In an attempt to reduce hospital bed and staff shortages across Wisconsin, Governor Tony Evers declared a new public health emergency today that extended the statewide mask requirement. Under the new face covering order, anyone 5 or older is required to wear a face mask while indoors or in an enclosed space with those outside of their household. Executive Order number 95 and Emergency Order number 1 are effective immediately and are set to expire after 60 days or with a superseding order.
Nearly 3,000 people in Wisconsin have now died of COVID-19 complications since the start of the pandemic. That's according to state and county health officials. There were 67 more deaths reported today, bringing the statewide death toll to 2,999. Health officials say 374 Wisconsinites have died in just the past week. Health officials confirmed 5,807 new cases in the past day, which is below the 7-day average of 6,254. Wisconsin has now reached a lifetime total of 345,741 confirmed cases, more than 75,000 of which remain active. And more than 187,000 new cases were reported across the country yesterday. That is a new record as well. We're also seeing increased deaths, more than 2,000 people just yesterday. That's a number experts warned we would hit by Christmas.
Pfizer says within days it will ask U.S. regulators for an emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine. Earlier this week, Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech announced the vaccine appears to be 95% effective at preventing mild to severe COVID-19 disease. Pfizer also said it caused no serious safety concerns. The company said in a statement that their vaccine could be available for use in high-risk populations in the U.S. by the middle of December. Moderna announced Monday that early results from its clinical trials show their vaccine is 94.5% effective.
Governor Evers, along with Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and new State Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu, met to discuss COVID-19 relief in the Badger State this morning. There were no details released about this meeting, but a Governor Evers spokesperson released a statement saying, quote, "The conversation was productive and the governor expressed urgent need for working together on additional state support and asked legislative leaders to meet again the week after Thanksgiving." Speaker Vos said, quote, "It was a productive discussion, and as expected, there were issues we agreed on, some that we didn't. Regardless, I see today's conversation as a positive step forward to finding common ground and developing a more unified state response to the coronavirus pandemic."
Governor Evers announced an additional $70 million in the second round of the We're All In grants today, adding to the $50 million announced last month. The second round total is $120 million to be invested in Wisconsin's small businesses. There has been $185 million invested in the program so far. The first round of grants provided more than $65 million to more than 26,000 businesses. The grants are funded by the Federal CARES Act. Planes, helicopters, drones, police dogs, thermal imaging, all of that has not found a man accused of killing his sister and brother-in-law this summer.
So could hunters help find 62-year-old Kevin Anderson? Madison O'Neill takes us to Jefferson County to explain.
As many hunters prepare to go out this weekend, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department is asking them to keep an eye out for more than just deer. This is the last known photo taken of Kevin Anderson, who faces 2 charges of intentional homicide in the deaths of Nedra and James Lemke. In June, Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies on a burglary call found the 2 bodies at a home in the town of Sumner near County Road A and Highway 106. They say Anderson shot at a deputy before the house was suddenly on fire and burned to the ground. Anderson disappeared. He is a well-known outdoorsman who would often walk through the thousands of acres in the area where officers spent so much time searching.
There's a lot of areas that are very difficult to cover, especially during the summer months where they're very wet and covered with a lot of leaves and so forth. As fall approaches, those areas open up and there's a lot more people out in the woods during hunting season.
Anderson also faces charges of attempted intentional first-degree homicide, arson, and felon with a firearm. The Sheriff's Department says if you do spot Anderson, don't approach him. Instead, call law enforcement immediately. In Jefferson, Madeleine O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Anyone who sees Anderson or has any knowledge about where he is can call the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. It's 920-674-7310.
Well, hundreds of thousands of hunters will head into the woods tomorrow for an age-old Wisconsin tradition with a new twist this year.
The DNR wants deer hunters to remember COVID-19 safety measures as well. Brady Mallory with a closer look at what you need to know. Brady?
Yeah, it's a big day, and as with most everything else, hunters may need to change what they usually do this season. The DNR says registration numbers are actually up about 3% from last year, and the agency thinks the pandemic may be driving some of that excitement. The season starts at first light tomorrow. Still, the state health department doesn't want hunters to gather in cabins or bars at the end of each day of the hunt. DNR wildlife manager Eric Loebner says there are plenty of ways to enjoy the hunt while keeping yourself and others safe.
I'm not telling people to wear a mask when they're in their tree stand, but certainly to think about wearing a mask if you're coming in contact or if you're approaching somebody maybe on a trail as you're walking in or out of a hunting area, a wildlife area, some public land. You know, think about stepping to the side.
He also recommends avoiding a lot of travel and perhaps sticking closer to home when you're out hunting. The gun deer hunt lasts 9 days, ending on November 29th.
Brady, thank you. More to come on News 3 Now at 5. Up next, a new NASA spacecraft aims to help scientists better understand rising sea levels, why researchers call it an urgent mission. And coming up tonight at 6, we'll have continuing live coverage from Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa as multiple people were shot. We'll have the latest on that shooting next hour. And red numbers to close the week on Wall Street. The Dow falling 220 points. NASDAQ down almost 50. The S&P drops 24 1/3, and we're back after a short break.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Hey, no cell phones at the table.
But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
Get more home for the holidays now with the Brothers Maine Black Friday is Today sale. Shop online or safely in store to get up to 38% off and up to $2,000 back on qualifying GE Cafe and GE Profile appliances. Check out our Hot Point top load washer and dryer. Buy the pair and pay only $4.49 each. This is your Black Friday store for more, including free delivery. The Black Friday is Today sale. Hurry in today for more selection, more savings, and more home for the holidays from the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
This is a year. You say that every year. I know, but this year I did my homework. I got the trail cam all set up. Oh, that's a nice one. Now all there's left to do is... Wait. That's him. I don't see him. It's the big one. Are you sure? You gotta be sure before you take the shot. I don't get away. What the? Oh. Nice looking buck, though.
Good luck, honey.
You got this. You got this. I believe with your investment, I can take this to the next level.
Hey, Mom, come skateboard.
Oh, look out!
We'll get you on some physical therapy.
Dean Health Plan, we've got you covered, Taria.
Good news, we'll take 1,000 units.
Okay.
Live your life with the plan for every moment. Dean Health Plan.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get this Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Tonight at 6, a local sheriff's department is asking hunters to keep their eyes open for more than just deer this weekend. Plus, the recount begins in Dane and Milwaukee counties. An update on the process and how you can watch the entire thing.
At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. We're continuing to bring you the latest from Wauwatosa as police are searching for a suspect in a mall shooting.
Dispatchers were called to Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa around 3 o'clock this afternoon. That city's mayor says multiple people were shot, but none of their injuries appear to be life-threatening. The search for a suspect continues. Officials are expected to give us an update on the shooting situation coming up tonight at 5:45, and we will have that on our website. We do have a crew on its way to the scene, and we'll have the latest coming up for you tonight on News 3 Now at 6. But let's get a check on the weather now. It was a beautiful day today. Dana Fulton is watching the weather for the weekend. Dana?
A very mild day today, yes, Susan, and it's going to get a little cooler outside for the weekend. In fact, overnight we'll be dropping quite a bit. Temperatures in the mid-40s right now, but once we get closer to about midnight, we're already in the low 30s, and overnight low temperatures will be dropping into the 20s again. Compared to this time yesterday, our temperature difference about 12 degrees cooler for us in Dane County, a 14-degree drop in the Dells. As we take a broader look, this is most of the plains in the Midwest as that cold front sliced through. So we're seeing these cooler temperatures compared to yesterday, but also a little more seasonal, a little closer to where we should be for our overnight lows and our afternoon highs this time of year for the weekend. That front now is off to the east. Behind it, we have high pressure building in, so our breeze is coming in from the northwest, and we're expecting overall pretty pleasant, just chilly conditions for the weekend. Nothing new building in precipitation-wise until we get to late Monday and into Tuesday. Overnight, skies will be partly cloudy. Temperatures will continue to drop, and we're expecting those overnight lows in the mid to upper 20s. So a cool start to the day on Saturday. Again, that breeze still coming from the northwest in the morning. In the later afternoon, though, comes more of a northeast breeze with highs in the upper 30s, a bit below average, but that only stays with us for the next few days. We'll see a little bit of a temperature jump into next week. For Sunday morning, we're back in the 20s, and then Sunday afternoon, plan on high temperatures in the mid to low 40s. I do want to take a broader look at that rain chance building in for late Monday and Tuesday. Seems likely it's really late Monday night, so really Tuesday morning that we'll have some mixed first, some light snow possible early Tuesday, but that quickly transitions over to all rain throughout the day Tuesday. Continues for much of the day before this system really pulls off to the east early Wednesday morning. So it is really just a one-day event that we're watching right now with that rain chance passing through. We'll get that all through and cleared out before we start to get ready for Thanksgiving Day heading in on Thursday. Our temperature trend, very likely that we're going to be above average in that 6 to 10 day outlook. Also quite likely that we're going to stay dry, because after we get through that rain chance on Tuesday, some drier conditions build in, and we really don't have any rain opportunities for the rest of the week. 39 the high tomorrow, partly sunny skies and certainly a little cooler outside. Our breeze coming from the northeast throughout the day, a bit below average, but still feels like November outside. We're near 40 on Sunday with partly sunny skies. Monday in the upper 30s, again partly sunny. Some light mix possible at night into early Tuesday. Tuesday we'll have rain mixing with that light snow early, and again maybe in the evening before completely wrapping up overnight. And then we move to that drier trend for the rest of the week. For Thanksgiving Thursday, Black Friday, and heading into Small Business Saturday, it should stay nice and dry through the weekend. Temperature-wise in the 40s for afternoon highs, and those overnight lows in the 20s right now. We aren't seeing any major delays on the roads. That's always a good thing. Looking at the Beltline, actually it's all smooth right now, as is the interstate through Dane County and through much of Rock County. It does look like we have a few delays on the southbound side of 39 right now, just outside of Janesville, but downtown Janesville does look good. To get from Janesville to the Beltline, we're at about 25 minutes, 17 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton, and Sun Prairie to downtown about 9 minutes this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
Dana, thank you. The partial recount underway now in Dane and Milwaukee counties.
It started this morning after the Trump campaign tried to get thousands of ballots thrown out. Our Amy Reed is live with us tonight to explain what happens from here. Amy?
Both Dane and Milwaukee counties have until December 1st to finish a deadline Milwaukee isn't worried about meeting. In Madison, they expect to hit it, but it might take up until the last few hours. Tabulators are going by hand today while observers watch. The Trump campaign is looking for any ballots cast during in-person absentee, those with different ink for the witness signature and address, and anywhere the voter marks, they are indefinitely confined. The campaign claims those ballots were cast illegally. That claim goes against state law and guidance from the Elections Commission.
They're allowed to make their challenges. It's an open, it's democracy, and we're just trying to make sure that they get their say and they get to do that, but we're going to move forward the county.
The recount is expected to end up before the courts. This could also end in reform to our election laws as the state legislature looks to examine this election in a committee. And we've seen that reform before. After a 2016 recount, the legislature changed laws to shorten the window in which a candidate could request a recount. That went from 3 days down to 1. Something this recount is not expected to do is change the results of the election. Previous recounts only moved net changes about a few hundred votes, well short of the more than 20,000 votes that Joe Biden got in the state.
All right, Amy, thank you. The Milwaukee County Board of Canvassers met today to finalize recount procedures there at the Wisconsin Center. That's where they'll recount the Milwaukee County votes. Doors to the center are open to the general public, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The recount is also being live streamed.
President Trump summoned top Republican lawmakers from Michigan to the White House today as he continues his bid to overturn the 2020 election. Top Michigan State Senate Republican Mike Shirkey was met with protests as he arrived in Washington for that meeting at the White House. The invitation to Michigan lawmakers appears to be President Trump's effort to overturn results in a state where he lost by more than 150,000 votes.
It's an abuse of office. It's an open attempt to intimidate election officials.
is absolutely appalling.
The president's been very clear. He wants every legal vote to be counted and to make sure no illegal votes are counted.
Georgia's top elections official has certified the results in Georgia, showing Joe Biden won the presidential race there as well. The president-elect is pressing ahead with the transition despite a lack of cooperation from the White House. Joe Biden turned 78 today and is set to be inaugurated as the 46th president in exactly 2 months.
Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5, a big matchup this Sunday. The Packers, the Colts. We'll have the latest on who's playing and who is not. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Black Friday starts now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 60% off doorbusters and special holiday buys available now. Plus, get our very best Black Friday bonus deals, up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. Bring the holidays home early at Ashley Home Store.
As a retired weatherman, I like things I can predict. That's why I chose an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. It's the kind of plan with predictable out-of-pocket costs. Plus, the plan I chose has a low to 0% chance of copays. It's a sunny day for me.
Honey, you're doing it again.
I'll stop.
The only Medicare supplement plans with the AARP name. Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals, so you can take charge.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider.
They do?
Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 200 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
Wow, really?
Really. Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
Bring your wish list because it's Christmas time at the Bruce Company. Maybe the weather outside is frightful, but the Bruce Company has what you need to make this season delightful. Celebrate being home for the holidays with gifts for everyone on your list, from toys to ornaments, decorations, and more. Don't forget to bring the family and explore our huge selection of artificial and fresh-cut trees. Celebrate being home for the holidays with the Bruce Company, your holiday experts.
This week is Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020. And we have what you need to stay organized. Add more storage with a closet-made or Dakota closet system. They're a great addition to your closets and entryways. Choose from a huge selection of configurations to match your decor. All closet-made and Dakota closet systems are 11% off. Stop in for great savings during Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020.
Save big money at Menards.
Let us help you create your family's recipe for health. SSM Health and News 3 Now are making it easy by putting all the ingredients right at your fingertips. With topics like healthy habits, nutrition, and mental well-being, there's something for everyone. Visit Channel 3000's Time for Kids page for advice from SSM Health experts. And catch fresh and informative reports on News 3 Now.
Take time for kids with SSM Health and News 3 Now.
Black Friday mattress deals start now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off mattress doorbusters. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years on Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black mattresses. And free quick ship delivery. Black Friday is on now at Ashley Home Store.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. The Packers could have one of their top offensive weapons this weekend. The Colts will be out without one of their best defenders. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur says he expects Devontae Adams to play on Sunday. He practiced today after sitting yesterday. He's trying to heal up from an ankle injury. Indianapolis put defensive lineman Danico Autry on the COVID-19 list. He leads the team with 6 sacks. Kickoff in Indy, 3:25 Sunday afternoon.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas already in the nation's capital. Today, the 2020 U.S. Capitol Christmas tree completed its cross-country journey to Washington, D.C. The 55-foot Engelmann spruce hails from Colorado. Over the next several days, the tree will be decorated with thousands of LED lights and ornaments handmade by communities in Colorado.
And stay with us. We'll have a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Black Friday starts now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 60% off doorbusters and special holiday buys available now. Plus, get our very best Black Friday bonus deals, up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. Bring the holidays home early at Ashley Home Store.
Let us help you create your family's recipe for health. SSM Health and News 3 Now are making it easy by putting all the ingredients right at your fingertips. With topics like healthy habits, nutrition, and mental well-being, there's something for everyone. Visit Channel 3000's Time for Kids page for advice from SSM Health experts.
And catch fresh and informative reports on News 3 Now.
Take time for kids with SSM Health and News 3 Now.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we always offer genuine values on the things you need. But this year, our Black Friday bargains are coming early with incredible pre-Black Friday deals available now throughout the store. Like these special buy kitchen tool or knife block sets half off. Get $50 off this Milwaukee 5-tool combo kit. And this layer and floor jack and creeper kit is half off. Plus, buy online and pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru. You don't even need to get out of your car.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
This year, the holidays, just like everything else, will be different. But one thing hasn't changed. Many families will need your help this Thanksgiving.
You can join UW Athletics and the Goodman Community Center in providing Thanksgiving meals for 4,000 families in Dane County.
Please consider a food or monetary gift when no one goes without a holiday dinner.
We are grateful for any gift you can provide.
Donate at goodmancenter.org.
Wild thing.
You know what I think? I think you owe us $48.50. Wild thing.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Black Friday mattress deals start now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off mattress doorbusters. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years on Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black mattresses. And free quick ship delivery. Black Friday is on now at Ashley Home Store.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News. Breaking news, Pfizer becomes the first company to ask the FDA to approve its COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use authorization. But who will have access to it first? We'll have an inside look at the distribution process. Plus, retail stores gear up for a very different Black Friday. What they're doing to bring customers back to the stores and keep them safe. And Steve Hartman's on the road with a reminder about all we have to be thankful for, even in the year of the pandemic. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
The pandemic and everything else going on in the world has a lot of us feeling a little down.
Oh, that's for sure. But one 7-year-old in Verona is hoping to cheer you up.
If you're alone at home, you can still run outside and you can close your eyes and you can imagine your family even though they might be far away. And you can try to see the sun and you can take a big gasp of air and you can be like, this is gonna be over and I can go visit my family.
Isn't she priceless? Coming up tonight at 10, our Jamie Perez shares what the pandemic has looked like through her eyes and the advice that we could all use from her. That's coming up tonight at 10.
All right, let's go to Dana for a final check of our forecast.
It's going to be a little cooler outside this weekend, but thankfully dry for both Saturday and Sunday. Partly sunny skies expected for both days with temperatures near 40 for afternoon highs, though those overnight lows will be in the 20s. So it'll be cool tonight. It'll be cool early in the day Sunday and early in the day on Monday. Partly sunny also for Monday. Light snow expected as we head into early Tuesday morning, but that will quickly transition over to rain throughout the course of the day as temperatures will be in the low 40s for those afternoon highs. It's only a one-day event, though. Thankfully, it doesn't drag on too long, but then we're expecting those temperatures to stay close to average through the dry trend for Thanksgiving Day and into the following weekend. So anybody who is hoping to maybe get the Christmas lights up the day after Thanksgiving, that's always my tradition. We'll be grateful for the dry weather on Friday. And then, of course, Small Business Saturday, we'll see partly sunny skies with highs staying close to 40.
Yeah, you know, normally we want the roads really dry for travel, and obviously not as many people are supposed to be traveling this year, but nonetheless, it's nice to have that decent weather. Dana, thank you so much. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News coming your way next. Stay tuned.